Y'all love my crash out video. And it's crazy because I was gonna do a part 2 in that video, but then like 3 other things I was gonna say in that video, they all came from Soul Eater. And I was like, hold on. I think in general, I said, F it, man. You know what? Soul Eater got some crash out moments that are just out of pocket as hell. Hell, I will give y'all moments, but also I'm just go over the characters in general, because like every one of these characters are just crash outs in a way. Let me just tell y'all about it. So if you don't know what Soul Eater is, this is one of those OG animes I think came out like around 2009, 10-ish, I think around that time, or like a year before. It was the old show before Fire Force. You know, I think Fire Force is more popular nowadays than Soul Eater. So people forget, like back then, you know, that type of animation and anime that came out in 2000s, hell, you know, a different time period. Not as crazy like the 90s, because, you know, that's a different type of time period, but it's still like, it has some reminiscences of it. So you add that, plus you add in delinquent teenagers and rebellious teenagers, and then you put those two together and get a recipe for goddamn crash out. So one of the moments I mentioned, and I think in the I'm Her video, I should put this in the crash out video, but it's cool because I'm talking about it again. So Maka, the lovable sweet Maka, you know, she's a prissy girl, and it's kind of the main character of the show. You know, nice, sweet, you know, kind of rude sometimes, but also she's got an attitude with her too. But this Maka that happened right here, yeah, that's something Maka we all know. I can't remember the exact scene of how she end up like this. When she fight Chrono, I'm expecting, okay, damn, it's gonna be like a good fight, you know, because let's see what Maka is about for real. But I'll be damn, I did not expect to act like this. Like, bro, she was off of Molly or some shit, bro, because she was shit talking, waving the shit, hitting the nigga in the back of the head with the scythe, like, bro, shit talking, literally teasing. And by the way, Chrono has like, you know, issues, like childhood issues, so that's why he acts so timid and like nervous and shy, because he kind of had a bad childhood. And over, I get to the reason that is the case, but yeah, that's why he's kind of like a little afraid. But Maka didn't care. Of course she cared later and stuff, but this Maka, she did not care, bro. She literally beat that nigga ass, shit talk, got his face, dragged it down the wall, and then threw his ass down while laughing at his goofy ass, bro. Like, bro, that Maka version, straight crash out. Like, chill out, bro. She was trying to erase that nigga dignity, his heart, everything, bro. Like, just, that's the moment I'm pretty sure even later on, so when they became friends and shit, he'll never forget that moment, bro, because that's just, man, that's just sad. He needed that Yusuke energy, man. He don't care if it's
I don't care if she's a girl or a baby or somebody's grandmother. I'll still knock her
That's
out.
one moment where it was a crash out, and actually from a crash out form of Maka. Another one, it's not really a crash out moment. Actually, I take it back. No, it kind of is. Fucking Blackstar every damn time he's ready to fight, bro. Like, I remember Death the Kid came to the school for the first time. It's like episode 3 or 4, by the way. He came to the school and Soul and Blackstar got word of it. And you know how people be like, oh my God, we got a new student. Oh my God. You know, they kind of like get ready to embrace like how they impact the class. Nah, Blackstar like, bet we got a new student. Say less, nigga. Nigga jump down and challenge his ass to a fight. Like, nigga, damn. Like, I didn't even step foot in the school. And Death the Kid not safe either. You think he not a crash out? Nah, first of all, he uses gun as an arsenal. And like, he uses, of course, Patty and Liz, they help out too. And they're great people too, great characters as well too. But let somebody up his axis of symmetry and shit, if everything's not perfectly aligned to each other, oh yeah, GG's, bro. Especially if the villains talk shit about that, GG's, bro. He'll get start blasting niggas right away, bro. I'm telling you, that's what you call major OCD. Now, that's easily Death the Kid. That nigga would not play about that shit. Hell, even the most sweetest girls in the show, the most innocent ones, turns out to be the greatest crash outs. Because don't forget, Tsubame, oh, I'm sorry. I fucked up the name last video. It's Tsubaki, I'm bad. But yeah, Tsubaki had to unfortunately crash out on her brother, because that was an emotional crash out. Because like I said, I explained more in this video, you know, I'm Her moments. But yeah, just know she had to fight her brother. But just because she's sweet and innocent doesn't mean she'll throw down. Like, low-key, the most talented ad in the group. I'm just saying, like, in pure, like, fighting-wise, like, you know, with the skills she uses, and she could be the most talented. But, hey, don't tell Blackstar that, because that nigga would get, it would get pissed, bro. Speaking of Blackstar, I just realized he did that twice to Death the Kid. Like, he wanted to fight him in front of the school grounds twice, which both contexts was different, I will say, and it's great writing too. But nah, he wanted to beat the nigga ass so bad twice. And then I think about it, going back to Maka too, like, she gets pissed when Soul and Blackstar are like simping over the witch cat girl. Like, like, you know, because, well, she's vulgar. Maka either punches both of them, like saying that's not how God's supposed to act, something like that. You know, because she's one of the modest type, like I said, prissy. But like, nah, it's just they have no chill with the cast. Now, I'll probably get to the worst people of the cast, like when it comes to Crash Out. We got Stein and Medusa. So I say Medusa for a little bit, but Stein, I'm not gonna say any specific moments, but like just basically his whole character and him as a scientist and like, you know, surgeon. That nigga has a fetish for that shit. That nigga gets so hyped. That nigga be grinning, smiling like an evil demon. Even his first appearance, like he turned one of the teachers, one of the well-known people of the school, into a zombie. Like what the fuck? And if you watch the scene of him explaining that, bro, just that nigga smiling the whole damn time, looking evil as shit. I look, you start thinking maybe this nigga be the villain for the whole show. Like this nigga is sus, bro. Like look up Stein moments in Soul Eater, and you see what I'm talking about. Like him versus the students. Like you could probably say it's not a crash out, but that nigga is not. He's not holding back at all. That nigga doesn't care. Like he electrocuted Blackstar to his head. That nigga could have died right there, bro. This nigga, and he say he's teaching them, quote unquote, alright nigga, abusing your power and shit. This nigga's so green. Anyways, but he's still a cold character. I ain't gonna lie, he's one of the best characters. But now we got Medusa. Now this is the ultimate crash out, because she's the villain for the show. And I still believe she's one of the best villains in anime, and people don't talk about her enough. She's the ultimate villain, ultimate crash out. You know why? There is no ounce of good in her at all. She's a mother of Krona, and she literally caused that nigga childhood to be hell. Like, she tortured that nigga, punished that nigga every time. She made him, like, go in timeout so many times, be alone. And that's why he's so timid and stuff. He had a rough childhood, and that was all thanks to Medusa, and she didn't even care, because she wanted her son to be strong. Which, by the way, I always wonder, who did she get sleep with that, you know? I never met Krona's father. Like, who did she...
Later.
I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure she like even hurt him too, like physically, like, you know, put her hands on him. That's not even that, bro. Every time she pops up, she is willing to fight any and everybody, bro. The students, Stein, the teacher, like, bro, she uses different niggas. Like, she almost seduced Stein, which, by the way, if you seduce this nigga, yeah, that's not gonna work, because that nigga's already not there in the head. But if it was me, I ain't gonna lie, I would have folded. She would have got me. GG's into my story right there. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, Medusa kind of, even her subordinates, like the people she found and like is teaching her ways to. Like, this how she did the frog girl. She's just a menace. She's seducing niggas, taking advantage of people, the students, the teachers, and just causing hell for her own satisfaction and to get what she wants. The ultimate villain. And I was just saying, I was trying to find one good quality about her, like one misunderstood thing that I probably missed out. No, not at all. Maybe in the manga, but not in the anime. I have not seen no good in her. She's just straight up evil. And even when she had like her downfall moments, like when she became small again, look what she did to get her body back, bro. She fucked up a whole stranger's life. Crashing out on any and everybody she can to get what she wants. Medusa is goated for that. I would say some more other characters. Not every character is like this, of course, but you know, maybe Death the Kid's father. He's not really, well, he kind of is in a way. Because he's just powerful. He has aura like the whole school. He's like a goddamn there. But I remember when he fought that Ashura guy. Oh my. I see why they call him Death. Because, bro, he was scary as hell during that fight. And I'm pretty sure he was going all out too. Like, he was planning to kill that nigga too, for the sake of our own school. So you could say that's like a crash out for a good reason, but still, it was scary to see. The other cast, like, I can't think of like moments that I could call them, you know, crash outs, but like, I know they are just cold characters, like Killing right here, like, dude, this nigga is so raw. That's my brother right there, that nigga going off. Yes sir, that nigga got fire and lightning as powers, bro. And his little twin things, they are so adorable too. Maka's dad, like, he's funny as hell. Although when he gets serious, it does kind of spook me sometimes, but like, you know, other than that, he's like a goofy comedy character. This little thing is a goddamn troll, and that's all I'm gonna say about this twerp. Final villain for the whole Soul, at least the anime. Before we got to see who he was, anybody who stepped foot in his area, GG's, bro. Easily getting crashed out, dying right then and there. So happened to the Spider Witch lady too, but I don't think she died, but like, he was giving her that work. So, and yeah, that's when it comes to that. I think most of the villains in this show are pretty much could be sitting in this category. So, but yeah. But other than that, like, it's just funny. I just thought about it one day. I was like, damn, all these characters are like just major crash outs. And now I might do that's kind of it for this video. I might do a part 2 to the crash out special. I'm not sure yet. But if I don't, then just know TikTok probably ruined it and probably like not funny no more. So, you know, it was good while it lasted. But anyways, that being said, hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see y'all next one. Like the video, subscribe. I'm out. Oh, bye.